Hello, and welcome to Sunday Sensitive Subject with Snow Kate. Today we'll be talking about school dress code and how that dress code is different among three different schools. The three schools that we will be looking at will be Grover Cleveland High School from New York, Brevard County School District from Florida, and the Harnett Central High School from South Carolina. Now, these are from three different areas, one in the south, one that is in the north, and one that's Florida. Each has very different temperatures, and each has different requirements for their dress code. And we're going to take a look at what the similarities and differences are between these three different states' dress code. When taking a look at each of these schools' dress code, Brevard County Schools is 2 pages long with multiple descriptions in it and is within the student handbook. Harnett Central High School is within the handbook, but it's only about a page long. And Grover Cleveland High School, theirs is not within their student handbook, but rather on a page on the website. Grover Cleveland High School and Brevard County School District both start with headwear as their first point in what is restricted. They state that you cannot wear bandanas, sunglasses, hats, and so on unless it is approved by a doctor to do so. Now, of course, this does not count towards hijabs and other religious headwear. Harnett Central High School starts with saying that which footwear is appropriate. For example, it does state that bedroom slippers are not appropriate, which when I looked at that, all I could think was bunny slippers are not okay. Which is unfortunate because I have actual bunny slippers and I wore them to school at least once. Guess it's a good thing I didn't go there, huh? Now, as I stated before, Grover Cleveland High School's dress code is on a page on their website. It is a total of 6 lines, and none of the lines have explanations or go further into detail on what those 6 lines say. It's just point blank, this is what you cannot wear. And 2 of the points, short shorts and short skirts, honestly could have been 1 point together. So for Grover Cleveland High School, their dress code is very cut and dry, to the point. This is what you cannot wear. Harnett Central High School starts by saying that students need to reflect the dignity of the school in their dress code. Now, there are 7 points in the dress code. 2 of those points have clarification on them with sub-points. Now, as their 7th point in their dress code, they do specify that school has the right to determine whether or not something a student is wearing is appropriate or not. And we will actually come back to that later after we finish talking about Brevard County School. Brevard County School District is the dress code for the entirety of all of the high schools in Brevard County Schools. And their dress code starts out with giving the school board policy that defines dress and grooming. Now, their dress code is a 2-page long, in detail specification of everything you can and cannot wear. And theirs is crazy in detail, let me tell you. Theirs is so in detail that they specify exactly what kind of shirt is okay, exactly what kind of pants is okay, what shirts are not okay. I mean, it's 2 pages, and each section is divided and then has bullet points. For example, headwear, 7 bullet points. Shirts, 7 bullet points. And that's how they divided up their dress code. Now, in some of the extra wording from Harnett Central and Brevard County say things like low cuts are not prohibited. This is where the whole thing about administration being able to determine if something's appropriate or not gets really into a fuzzy area. Now, for women, it's definitely harder for low-cut shirts because of the fact that it really just depends on what the outfit is. Now, for women who have smaller chests, a low-cut shirt for them might be an actual V-neck, and it might have to go all the way down to here. On the other hand, that same low cut on a woman with a larger chest can show a lot more. Something as simple as this right here that I'm wearing can be considered low cut for somebody with a larger chest. And on the other hand, for somebody with a smaller chest, this can hang down and could come off as a much lower cut. So it really just depends on the person that is wearing the outfit as to whether or not it's low cut, and leaving that up to administration can cause problems sometimes. I feel like that's the thing that annoys me the most in the dress code from Harnett, is that the administration can determine whether or not something is appropriate for them to wear. And the reason that annoys me is because I had an administrator at my high school who would dress code girls all the time for something as simple as that. Something as simple as their shirt being moved out of the way on accident and a bra strap showing. And he would only dress code women. He would only dress code the girls. I mean, there were guys who walked around with their pants around their knees and they wouldn't get dress coded by him. But if a girl had a shirt this cut, they would get dress coded and sometimes would get detentions for it. And that's why there's a very fine line when it comes to administration being allowed to determine what is and what is not appropriate. There was a time when women weren't allowed to show their ankles, let alone their knees. And now we're at a point where we can't go to school in a tank top in 98-degree weather in Florida because it'll distract the guy. Our shoulders will distract. Really? This is getting a bit out of hand. I agree with the fact of dressing to represent the dignity of the school. That I agree with 100%. But I had some very, very professional tank tops. And, I never got to wear them because I would see girls who wore similar things and would end up in detention because of it. Because they were a distraction. That doesn't make any sense. If somebody's getting turned on by your shoulder, then you're doing something wrong. That should not be an issue. It shouldn't even be a debate. But that is what high school girls are facing nowadays when it comes to the dress code all across the United States. And it's just ridiculous. All right, what are your thoughts on the dress code at your school? And please share your thoughts with me in the comments. If you want to see where I got the dress codes, you can find all 3 schools' dress code handbooks, whatever, in the links in the description down below. If you want me to talk about something in specific on our Sunday sensitive subject, then comment it below, and I put up a vote every single week for which topic I'm going to be talking about on my Facebook page at Snowkate. You can also message me through my Facebook page, and you can find me on Snapchat at Snowkate or on Instagram at Snow_Kate. Now, I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and please tell me what you think about this. What stories do you have, and what have you gone through with your school's dress code? And how do you feel? Is it fair? Is it the same for women and guys? Let me know what you guys think below. If you want to see more of my videos, you can check those out over here. And if you want to subscribe to Snowkate to get more vlogs and daily videos, you can get that over here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, this is Snowkate signing off. I'll see you next time.